Highly coveted lead role in Joseph and the Technicolor Dreamcoat, and here to tell us why he is teaming up with our very own Brenda for a bit of rock and roll. Please welcome Lee Mead.
Hey!
Lee, this is a little bit of a dream come true, not just because Brenda's there, but the whole show.
It really is. Yeah, I was just saying to you just now, I still can't believe I'm doing the job. Yeah, it's incredible. To work for Queen, I mean, growing up, I used to listen to their music, and my dad was a huge fan, and Ben Elton as well. I mean, I love the young ones and all his work. And to be in the show is just incredible, yeah.
Well, We Will Rock You was one of the first shows I came to see when I first came to London. It was so massive because we all know the songs. Yeah. So I'm guessing there's that certain pressure to deliver it.
Mm. Yeah, there's 23 Queen songs in the show, and I sing 7 Seas of Rye, which I did for my audition, which is a really high note in the middle of the song. I didn't think I was going to hit, which I did, luckily. So. And with Brenda, we sing It's a Kind of Magic as well. So two songs and a few scenes as well.
And has Brian May been around while you're doing it?
It was at my audition with Roger Taylor.
Stressful.
Yeah.
How hard was that? Yeah.
It was like, about a minute before I went in, it was in London, and it was a quiet corridor, and I thought, right, this is going to go 2 ways. I'll either completely balls this up or I'm going to get the job. And I thought, right, go in there, just enjoy it. And luckily it went really well, yeah. And Brian was very complimentary as well, which is lovely, so...
Oh, that's good.
Legend, yeah.
Of course. And then Brenda, of course, our Brenda.
No, well, it's Brenda. It was her. We did Pansade together at Christmas, and she said, "Oh, I'm doing the show." And there's a part called Khashoggi in the show. I know the role, yeah.
That's the villain, isn't it?
Yeah, and she went, "You should go for it." And so it was Brenda's idea for me to go for the audition. So I called my agent and then got the audition, luckily. Did all the prep. But it's because of Brenda, really, yeah, that I auditioned for the show.
So good!
Yeah, and so it's our 3rd job in a year, and in 20 years of doing this job, I've never had that, ever, where you work with someone, we become really close, and she's an amazing woman, as you know.
She really is.
Special lady, yeah, we get on so well.
God, 3 times in a year, that's mad, isn't it?
Yeah, 3 jobs, it's insane.
She texted me this morning, you look after him.
I was a bit nervous today.
How's it now?
Yeah,
Playing the villain, how did you prepare to get into that kind of role? Because you've never done that before, have you? Played the villain?
No, I think having my head shaven helped a little bit. It's funny, like, I've never played a baddie character, and the second I shave my head, so get the part, yeah.
Makes you look like a hard man.
Yeah, it doesn't have a little bit of beard. So, but I just got into the script, and I'm playing him, which Ben likes, very sinister, very dark. He's a sociopath. It's obviously a light, fluffy musical in some aspects, and it's comedy as well, but it's very important. My character, Khashoggi, is really evil, because he's trying to brainwash all these Bohemians, and so I've got to play it for real, yeah.
Do you find it hard, Evan, to get into a role like that? Like, we were talking about confrontation and stuff like that. Like, obviously, you're having to act that. Is it something that comes natural to you or not?
It does normally, but not with this one, because it's my first ever sort of evil character, but I'm really enjoying it. It's been 3-day rehearsal now, and Ben's great, because he lets you try things out, and then, I think you've got to be bold with your choices and then bring it back if it doesn't work. But it's been great, yeah.
Kind of let it all out in on the stage.
Really nasty with it.
It's impressive, too, that Ben and indeed the members of the band are still so involved.
Yeah.
To be there and to talk with you. I mean, as I say, I saw it years ago, and that connection's still there because it means so much to them.
Yeah, well, it's like working with Angela Webb or anyone like that. The people at the top, if they're fully involved the whole way through, that's why it's lasted 21 years, this show, because the creators are really involved with the whole process and don't neglect anything, It's really important, yeah.
We were talking... this was so interesting, Lee, because you mentioned before to me about your dysphagia diagnosis a couple of years ago now, isn't it?
I was 28, actually, yeah.
Oh, yeah. It's a couple of years ago, isn't it?
Yeah, only a couple.
But it was such an interesting thing because it sort of suddenly made sense when you were given this title, because up until then, it sort of didn't quite make sense. And then suddenly, oh, no, that does now make sense.
Yeah, well, I didn't realise 1 in 3 of us are dyslexic or dyspraxic as well, so there's so many people that aren't diagnosed. But it helped me, because at school I got 2 GCSEs, and me being quite determined, about 2-3 years later, I resat the exams on my own, because I was so, like... And I would have got 9-10 GCSEs if I had more time, which kids now have in school, given to process it.
It's understood more.
So it's the speed at which your brain processes information. So with me, scripts, I need them in advance to really lock down, the dialogue and stuff. And if I'm asked to do a shopping list, it's not always good, because if there's 10 things on the list, I'm like, I forget the first, 4, and then...
Oh, that's a man thing. My husband does that all the time.
But it's just a different way I've had it my whole life, so it's just a different way of your brain working.
But it's just why I was asking in terms of the scripts and things. It's interesting how you have managed to work around it. And to be fair, people have been very supportive of you as well.
Yeah, and it's benefited me more because when I did the TV stuff like Casualty and Holby City, I have friends in the cast would just go through the scenes the night before in the hotel bar and then be on set, boom, but I'd be there 3 hours in the hotel room going through my dialogue. But actually, I'm psychoanalysing the script and the end result is stronger in a way because you're finding more subtext in the characters.
Getting more depth in it.
Yeah,
I'm dyslexic, so I understand in regards to more preparation, but, it's important for us to have this conversation, don't you think so, in case any other younger children or people feel...
It really is, yeah. I don't know about you, but when I was my daughter's age, it did affect my confidence. You think, am I stupid? It's not that at all. It's about knowing that your brain just works in a different way. And luckily now you've got SEN SEN teachers in schools. Every school has them now.
Yeah.
We never had that. It was a special needs sort of group that you're in. They didn't know what it was.
Yeah. So. And now they've got people like you to look at and feel like a role model.
Absolutely. Well, Lee, it's going to be brilliant. We will rock you. London Coliseum, 2nd of June. You, Brenda, and a whole host of other very talented people.
And us will all be there.
We'll all be there as well. Thank you so much, Lee.
Thank you.